This is a violation of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I'll treat others with respect and not engage in verbal or physical altercations with other offenders, staff, or third parties. On 3/2/25, it was reported that you were using sexually inappropriate language toward halfway house staff, including busting that base, swallow nut, nut was sweet when you busting that base. Or procedure.
Here we go. Who, me?
Yeah.
You talking to me?
I want to know where's my witness at, Brandy.
Yeah, where's Brandy at?
Okay. So, yeah, we're getting that. So you do have important points at today's hearing. So the first one is you have the right to be represented by an attorney. You may hire your own attorney, and you cannot afford an attorney. You may qualify for an appointed attorney to represent you. So, Mr. Pompey, were you informed that attorney could represent you at today's hearing?
Yeah, I wanted to represent myself. My witness,
That's a great choice.
She said if I had a witness, and I told her that I had a witness, and I had signed on a piece of paper her name, Brandy, my social worker, and I put my phone down, and I don't see her here, and I'm just concerned why she's not here.
Okay, well, we're gonna get to that. So I need for you to confirm to me what the relevance of Brandy being here for your charges is gonna be.
That's my girl.
Accept witnesses. That's why she's not here. So what is the relevance for your case? What would Brandy bring for that?
She knew the whole situation, what I was going through in the Opera House, and the stress that I was going through in the Opera House.
She knew about the stress.
Situation. She basically knew everything that I was going through in the Opera House.
Everything.
She knew that I completed the post.
Randy knows everything.
She knew that I was going to groups. She knew that I was going to groups. She knew that I was taking my medication on time. She knew that I was calling her so I could get my shots, my medication.
That's good.
She had a strong testimony to back me up on this charge. And Officer Richardson told me about her witness.
Officer Richardson?
So I don't know why she's not here.
Because I just explained that to you. We need to see what the relevance to the charges are for her to be present. With what you're telling me, I'm taking your testimony at this point. None of the charges against you are about failing to participate in programs or the stress you were under. So I don't see the relevance of her being a witness for the charges of this case.
Yeah, because that was the simple reason why I left the Opera House.
That's why I left the Opera House.
Because the reason I left the Opera House, that was because they wouldn't let me go. They wouldn't let me go. They wouldn't let me go to my family house when I completed the Opera House program.
They probably wanted him to go to a sober house.
I was in the Opera House. They wouldn't let me go to my family house. They wouldn't let me go to my family house. But I had the money to go to my family house or to my own apartment.
But it's not about the money, it's about the stipulations.
And again, Mr. Aponte, I'm listening to your testimony and I understand that. But I don't see where Brandy, you're testifying for yourself. This is what happened to you. So your testimony, is what I need to hear for Brandy to just tell me
Rocky
what
voice.
You are telling me. There's no relevance for her to be present for today's proceedings.
It's monsters.
Monsters.
Sorry?
It's all right, ma'am.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I understand that they wouldn't allow you to leave, but it's still your testimony. Brandy's relevance to the charges isn't that.
All right, ma'am. It's all right, ma'am. I understand.
Okay, so are you still willing to move forward today without an attorney present?
I don't want an attorney.
Good choice.
So then you also do have the right to review the evidence that was submitted against you. Did you review that evidence?
He needs an attorney.
I don't know how to read and write. Mrs. Richardson ain't even read the charges that was charged against me, but another inmate had to read it for me. But I know the charges that it was put against me because Mrs. Richardson, all she told me to sign here, and that was it.
Alright, so you did have someone read them to you. Mr. Ponte, are you sure you would not like legal representation? Because we can continue the case for you to get an attorney.
No, I will represent my own self now.
Alright, then do you understand your rights and are you ready to move forward?
Yes, I understand my rights.
So we are now going to review the charges that the state your parole officer is bringing against you and the information underlying each charge. Officer Richardson, can you please read the charges?
What are the three charges that you got against me?
Mr. Rapazzi, Officer Richardson is going to read the charges first, and then she's going to speak towards them, and then you're going to have an opportunity to address each one, okay?
Charges, I'm going to have the rights to defend myself on these charges.
Right, to
Correct.
defend myself, you said?
Officer Richardson does her part of it. You will have as much time as you would like to defend yourself, okay?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Look at that face. You can't deny him anything.
Number one, GPS on 1-2-25.
I'm being honest, though.
GPS monitoring has had a GPS monitoring agreement. On 2-5-25, you allowed your GPS battery to shut down from 1:32 p.m. to 2:48 p.m., an approximate 1 hour and 16-minute shutdown. On 2-8-25, you allowed your GPS battery to shut down from 2:09 a.m. to 2:07 a.m. on 2-9-25, an approximate 24-hour shutdown. This is a violation of your GPS monitoring agreement. Specifically, I'm responsible to ensure the GPS tracking device remains charged by connecting the charging cable to the tracking
so
device,
it's GPS died.
plugging the charging cable into an electrical outlet for at least 2 hours each day. Charge number 2, residents. On 11/6/24, you were placed at the Aileen O'Connor halfway house in Hartford. This was your only parole-approved address. At no time did you have permission from parole to stay at any other residence. On 5/21/25, you did not return to the halfway house from the community pass. You were unsuccessfully discharged and removed from the house count on 5/22/25. Charge number 3, drugs. On 12/31/24, you used cocaine as evidence by your voluntary admission and a lab test confirmed positive results. Charge number 4, halfway house placement. On 11/6/24, you were placed at the Aileen O'Connor halfway house and signed a halfway house agreement. On 12/31/24, you left Aileen O'Connor on a community pass. You did not return to the halfway house until the following day, 1/1/25. Your whereabouts in the community were entirely unknown. This is a violation of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I will return to the halfway house.
Yeah, and halfway houses are very strict, so
on 1/1/25, you made
makes
threatening
sense.
statements toward staff at the
They
Aileen
violated.
O'Connor
They
house.
kicked them out, and he got
Stated,
violated.
quote, I wouldn't mind killing someone.
Oh no!
And threatened to it threatened to use a razor, quote, razor and cut both staff, end quote. Based on your actions, Connecticut State Police were dispatched to the halfway house to respond to your threats. This is a violation of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I'll treat others with respect, not engage in verbal and physical altercations with other offenders, staff, or third party. On 1/1/25, you were overheard by staff yelling, threatening, and making offensive remarks about another resident's mother.
About
This is
your
a violation
mama.
of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I'll treat others with respect and not engage in verbal or physical altercations with other offenders, staff, or third parties. On 2/3/25, you stated to staff at the halfway house, quote, you still playing with me. You still not doing your job. You're going to learn not to play with me, end quote. This is a violation of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I'll treat others with respect, not engage in verbal and physical altercations with other offenders, staff, or third parties. On 2/7/25, you referred to staff at the halfway house as, quote, this bitch right here, end quote. This is a violation of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I'll treat others with respect and not engage in verbal and physical altercations with other offenders, staff, or third parties. On 3/1/25, you were denied a community pass by staff at the halfway house. You proceeded to call staff a bitch and a whore. You told staff to, quote, go suck a dick, suck your husband's dick, come suck my dick,
What?
I'm not getting no dick.
What?
You told staff, quote, your husband doesn't want to look at you naked, that's why you're always wearing your coat.
That's horrible.
This is a violation of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I'll treat others with respect and not engage in verbal and
That's
physical
definitely not
altercations with
respectful.
other offenders, staff, or third parties. On 3/2/25, it was reported that you were using sexually inappropriate language toward halfway house staff, including busting that bitch's face, swallow nut was sweet when you busting that bitch's face, bitch, penis was sweet in her mouth, and she smelled like fish. This is a violation
Last
of the
one's
written rules of the
crazy.
halfway house. Specifically, I'll treat others with respect and not engage in verbal or physical altercations with other offenders, staff, or third parties. On 3/21/25, you left the halfway house in a community pass with a return time of 4 p.m. You did not return to the halfway house until 6:28 p.m. This is a violation of the written rules of the halfway house. Specifically, I will return to the halfway house for community pass at my scheduled time. If I am unable to do so, I will call program staff to explain why I am expected to be late and to receive a new return time. On 5/21/25, you left the halfway house on the community pass with a return time of 1:30 p.m. You did not return to the halfway house, and on 5/22/25, you were unsuccessfully discharged from the halfway house.
Thank you. And Officer Richardson, can you also please identify the exhibits you have filed for the
And once you're
records?
discharged, then you violate your parole soon.
B, remand to actual custody order. Exhibit C, notice of parole violation. Exhibit D, parole violation report. Exhibit E, signed halfway house agreement. Exhibit F, signed GPS monitoring agreement. Exhibit G, Allied Universal report. Exhibit H, Abbott and Redwood toxicology laboratory results. Exhibit I, email correspondence. Exhibit J, State of Connecticut Department of Public Safety investigation report. Exhibit K, Community Solutions incident reports. Exhibit L, Incident K, Community Solutions incident reports. Exhibit L, Incident Summary. Exhibit M, Community Solutions absconder report. Exhibit N, Offender Misconducts. Exhibit O, State of Connecticut Board of Pardons of Parole Decision Information Summary. And Exhibit P, State of Connecticut Board of Pardons of Parole Revocation Hearing Summaries.
Thank you. So Mr. Aponte, just to confirm, you mentioned that you did receive the documents, but I want to confirm that you did receive the notice and all of the other, the evidence submitted. Did you receive that stuff?
Excuse me, I would like a lawyer. I would like a lawyer because she never gave me these papers.
Should have been got a lawyer.
She only gave me a paper stating with 4 charges. She only gave me a piece of paper. She withheld information from me. She never gave me these papers because she never gave me these papers. She held information from me. She never gave me all these papers.
Okay.
She held information from me. I would like a lawyer. I would like this charge. I plead the fifth.
I plead
I don't got
the
nothing
fifth.
else to say. She never gave me these papers.
Nada.
Okay, so just to confirm, Mr. Ponce, you're requesting an attorney, correct? No, but you want an attorney. You're not just pleading the fifth. You want legal representation?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I guess the pleading the fifth, don't say anything else, but it's just the legal representation is different than not responding. So I'm going to continue your hearing to my next available hearing date, which is July 7th. So on that date, we will notify the Public Defender's Office. You might have to submit an application. Have you received an application from their office?
I ain't got none for us. This lady is lying. This lady is lying. She was out information for me. She only gave me.
What do you guys think? Is he getting it? Is he getting it granted? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Is this guy getting granted parole?
From the Public Defender's Office?
You know my answer.
Okay, so what we're going to do then is I'm going to continue this case to my next available hearing date, which is July 7th. And I will notify my supervisor that you are requesting an attorney so we can try to reach out to them so that they can reach out to you before the hearing on July 7th, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, ma'am.
No, absolutely. You deserve everything you need for this hearing, 100%. So we're going to continue, like I said it 3 times, but one more time. We'll continue today's hearing to July 7th as Mr. Aponte is requesting legal representation for it, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Officer Richardson, would you like to be present?
July 7th, sure. Yep.
Okay, all right. So we are now going off the record, and we will see you in a few weeks, okay, Mr. Aponte?
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Well, there you go, guys. Stay blessed and stay free.